Today, I'm bringing you the finale of a four-game series between the 1946 Boston Red Sox and the 1941 Brooklyn Dodgers. You might have watched game two of this series on the channel in the past few days. Dodgers won that one 6-2. This will be game four, again, the finale. And it's a big one as you look at the standings. Brooklyn, having won two of three in this series, now stands at 14-9 on the season. They win this one, they will pull into a first place tie with the Cubs and Yankees. All three teams will have played 24 games out of their 32-game season at this point. The Dodgers, again, can pull into a first place tie. The Cubs have the bye this week. The Yankees about to play the Reds after this series. So the Yankees still have the bye to come. They'll have played four more games than the Cubs and Dodgers at the conclusion of this week. But for the moment, Dodgers trying to get into a tie for first place. The Red Sox, it's a big game for other reasons because they are 11-12 and not in the running really for a. Well, they're only what 3.5 games back or so. I mean, they're close, but they're not. They're probably not really in the running. But it is a big game because for the Red Sox, Dave Ferriss is on the mound. And if you watched game two, you saw Kurt Davis of the Dodgers become the league's first six-game winner, first pitcher to go 6-0 after six starts. Dave Ferriss has a chance to do the same here today. He is 5-0 after his five starts and has the league's best ERA. So Dave Ferriss, we'll see if his amazing run can continue. Let's go to the starting lineups. First for the visiting Boston Red Sox, leading off and playing shortstop, it'll be Johnny Pesky. Second baseman's Bobby Doerr. Left field, Ted Williams. Batting cleanup, playing first base, Rudy York. And center field is Dom DiMaggio. The right fielder is George Metkovich. Behind the plate, Hal Wagner. Third baseman's Rip Russell. And the starting pitcher, as we said, David Meadow Boo Ferriss. Ferriss 25-6 with a 3.25 ERA in 1946. So far in this Great Teams of the Past, season number 3, Ferriss 5-0, a 0.80 earned run average. All five of his starts, he has thrown a complete game. Two have gone for shutouts. 45 innings, he's given up 29 hits and 13 walks. He has only given up 4 runs in those 45 innings. And he doesn't strike people out. He has 7 strikeouts in 45 innings. So just an amazing year so far for Dave Ferriss. Can he keep it going? We'll find out here today. For the home team, the 1941 Brooklyn Dodgers, leading off will be playing right field will be Dixie Walker. Second baseman's Billy Herman. Center fielder Pete Reeser. Left fielder Joe Ducky Medwick. First baseman Dolph Camilli. Third baseman's Cookie Lavagetto. Shortstop is Pee Wee Reese. Catcher is Mickey Owen. And the starting pitcher for the Dodgers in this one, Whit Wyatt. Wyatt went 22-10, 2.34 ERA in 1941. And so far this season for Brooklyn, Wyatt 4-1 with a 2.09 ERA. And he has been very good as well. 5 starts, 4 complete games. He's thrown 2 shutouts, 43 innings. He's given up 41 hits and 15 walks, 10 runs. So Ferriss versus Wyatt, it ought to be a good one. Recapping so far what's happened in this series. Game 1, Brooklyn went up 3-0 after the top of the third. Boston went up in front 5-3 in the 5th inning. Boston led 6-3 after 8. The Dodgers scored 5 runs in the top of the 9th to go ahead 8-6. Bottom of the 9th, Red Sox scored 1, but had the tying run stranded on third base. The Dodgers won Game 1 8-7. Game 2, which was broadcast here on YouTube, Dodgers won that one 6-2. We already said Kurt Davis improving to 6-0 with the victory. Dolph Camilli had homered for the second straight game. And anyway, 6-2 Dodgers. Game 3, Boston turned things around. Bobby Doerr and Ted Williams hit solo home runs. Williams also doubled twice, and Boston won Game 3 7-4. So here in Game 4, the Red Sox looking to even things up. The Dodgers looking to win the series and get into a share of first place. 1946 Red Sox, they won 104 games. They lost the World Series to the St. Louis Cardinals. 1941 Dodgers, they won 100 games. They lost in the World Series to the New York Yankees. So those are the teams, those are the stakes. Let's play ball. Leading off for Boston in the top of the first, Johnny Pesky. Pesky's batting .289 on the season. And he gets things started. 63 is a 31. Fly ball to center field. Pete Reeser tracks it down, makes the catch, 1 out. Next up is Bobby Doerr. Doerr is the leading hitter on the Red Sox, batting .333. Hit his 6th home run of the season, tied for the team high in the last game. Doerr began the week 6th in the league in hitting, but he has raised his average now from .308 to .333. He is 6 for 13 so far in this series against the Dodgers. 21's a 30, and Wyatt has the K. Wyatt strikes out Doerr. 2 away. Here is Ted Williams. Williams is having a good series, 6 hits and 13 at-bats. He has raised his season average to .296. Like Doerr, Williams has 6 home runs on the season. So 2 out. Pitch to Williams. 34 is a 31. That's another fly ball to center field for Pete Reeser to catch. And the Red Sox 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. Leading off the Dodgers in the bottom of the first, Fred Dixie Walker. Walker's hitting .256 this season. Rough series so far, just 2 for 14. 65 is a 35, ground ball right side, fielded by the first baseman, Rudy York. He'll take it himself, 1 out. Here's Billy Herman. Herman second on the team for the Dodgers with a .274 average. 5 for 15 in this series. 36 is a 14, and Herman draws a 1-out walk. So runner on. Here is Pete Reeser. Reeser is hitting a team high .305. He is having an excellent series, 7 hits in 13 at-bats. He hit his 5th triple of the season in this series, earlier in this series. That leads the league. So Reeser, 1 out. 53 is a 15. Reeser's hit by the pitch. And now there are runners on first and second. So potentially rough start here for Dave Ferriss. 2 runners on via a walk and hit by pitch. That'll bring Joe Medwick to the plate. Medwick, it's been a struggle. Team worst, .202 average this season. Pitch to Medwick. 25's an 8 against the B pitcher. Slow roller left side. Third baseman Russell charges, picks it up, has to go to first. He does get the out. Both runners do advance, and the Dodgers now have runners on second and third with 2 outs. That'll bring Dolph Camilli to the plate. Camilli, .256 average on the season. That's 3rd best on the team. He leads the squad with 7 home runs, which puts him just a couple out of the league lead. So Camilli, 2 outs. 44 is an 8 against the B pitcher. Deep fly ball to center, but catchable. DiMaggio has it. That'll end the first inning. Dodgers strand 2 runners in scoring position. We're still tied 0-0. 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Red Sox in the top of the second, starting with Rudy York. York is hitting a team high second best on the team, .325 on the season, and he has 7 hits and 11 at-bats in this series, 4 of them for doubles. So York to lead off the top of the second. 21-13, Wyatt strikes out York. Here's Dom DiMaggio. He is batting .294 and has a team high 22 runs batted in. He began the week ranked second in the league in RBI with 19. He's now up to 22. And no one's on base here with one out. 61 is a 24 K. Wyatt has the K. Wyatt strikes out DiMaggio. So 2 straight strikeouts for Whit Wyatt. George Metkovich. Metkovich is batting just .221 in this series. Excuse me, .221 on the season. 3 hits and 13 at-bats in the series. 42 is a 13. Whit Wyatt strikes out the side. York, DiMaggio, and Metkovich all go down on strikes, and that will go to the bottom of the second. Cookie Lavagetto to lead off. Lavagetto's hitting just .211 this season, 2 for 11 in the series. 23's a 27. Bouncer, left side, taken by the third baseman, Russell. Fires it over to first, 1 away. Pee Wee Reese is hitting .247 for the Dodgers, just 2 for 11 in the series. 62's a 13. Ferriss strikes out Reese, 2 away. Here's Mickey Owen. Owen's batting .217, just 2 for 10 in the series. 51's a 9, though, and that will be a bloop into left field. It will fall in between Pesky and Williams, and that's the first hit of the ball game for either team here in the bottom of the second for Mickey Owen. 2 outs, runner on first. Here is the pitcher, Whit Wyatt. Wyatt has just 1 hit in 15 at-bats this season. Can he help himself here? Oh, he will. 66 is a 0, and he will roll on his second column. He does have a number of home runs on his card. He might have been 1 for 15 coming in, but if you've been watching these games on YouTube, the pitchers find ways to hit. That's a 12, which would just be a 7. And he will line one into right field for a base hit. Mickey Owen will go from first to third base. So 2 straight hits for the Dodgers, another runner in scoring position. Now we're back to the top of the order with Dixie Walker. Walker 0 for 1. Walker, 9 runs batted in 23 games. Can he get one here? No, 14's a 30. That's a fly ball to left. Ted Williams has it. Side retires. So Dave Ferriss, 2 shutout innings, but he has labored through those 2 innings. Brooklyn, however, 4 runners left on base. Top of the third, Hal Wagner leads off for the Red Sox. They get the 7, 8, 9 batters coming up. Wagner batting .203. Just 1 for 8 in this series, but he has drawn 6 walks. 61's a 36. Looks at ball number 1. 21's a 30. That's a K. White is the K. Another strikeout for Whit Wyatt. Here is Rip Russell. Russell's hitting a team worst 172. Does have 4 hits and 13 at-bats in this series. And 22's an 8, but against the B pitcher, that's just a well-hit ball, but on a line at the center fielder, Pete Reeser. He makes the catch for the second out. That'll bring the pitcher, Dave Ferriss, to the plate. Ferriss, 2 for 14, batting this season. 65's a 35. Slow roller right side. Camilli gets it, and he picks it up and tags Ferriss. And that is another 1, 2, 3 inning for Whit Wyatt. To the bottom of the third. No score still. 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Dodgers. Billy Herman, he walked his first time up. 45's a 14, and Herman draws another walk. Here's Pete Reeser. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning. 61's a 12. Bad news for the Dodgers because that's a ground ball to second. Door to Pesky to York. Double play. So no base runners, 2 outs as Joe Ducky Medwick comes to the plate. Medwick 0 for 1 today. And 64 is a 40. He fouls one off. 64 is a 40. Fouls another one off. 61's a 12. Ground ball to the third baseman, Russell. And he makes the play over to first. Side retired. We have played 3 full innings. Still no score. Back to the top of the order for the Red Sox. Johnny Pesky, 0 for 1 today. 34 is a 31. Fly ball to center. Reeser runs it down. 1 out. Bobby Doerr, top Boston hitter, struck out his first time up. 25's an 8. Wyatt's a B pitcher. It's going to be a line drive into center field, but Pete Reeser is able to make the catch. 2 outs. Ted Williams, he is 0 for 1. Ted Williams in 1946 won the MVP award. He hit .342 with 38 home runs. Amazingly, put up these numbers, won an MVP award, even though it was his first year back after 3 years in World War II. Here's Williams, 2 outs. 64 is a 14, and Ted Williams walks, and I believe that will be first base runner. Yep, first base runner for the Red Sox. Wyatt had retired the first 11 hitters. So, runner on for Rudy York, who struck out his first time up. 43 is a 29. Hits it right back to the pitcher. Wyatt has it, throws over to first. Side retired. 0-0 going to the bottom of the fourth. 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Dodgers, starting with Dolph Camilli. Camilli 8 for 12 in this series. A couple of home runs. Well, 8 for 13 after his first at-bat. 62's a 41. Ground ball up the middle. Pesky gets to it. His throw to first, though, is in the dirt. York can't scoop it. That'll be an E6. Camilli on board on the error. Here is Cookie Lavagetto, 0 for 1 today. .65's a 35. Hits it straight up, drifting backwards. Catcher, Wagner, he will make the catch in foul territory for the first out. Here's Pee Wee Reese, who struck out his first time up. 56 is a 34. Another pop-up, this one in fair territory, near the second base, and Johnny Pesky will make the catch for the second out. Here's Mickey Owen. He has a single, one of just 2 hits in this game so far. He had the first one. Here he comes up for the second time. 35 is a 36. Ferriss's pitch is in the dirt. Wagner blocks it, but Dolph Camilli is able to go to second on the wild pitch. So, another runner in scoring position for the Dodgers. Camilli's on second, 2 outs. Pitch to Owen. 42 is a 38. What would that be? Oh my goodness. Owen sends a line drive right up the middle. It hits Dave Ferriss. Ferriss is down. Mickey Owen is going to make it to first on a single. Dolph Camilli is going to go to third. And Dave Ferriss cannot continue. Dave Ferriss was 5-0 with 5 starts. He is not going to get a chance here to go to 6-0. The dice not kind to Dave Ferriss here today. The Red Sox need another pitcher. And the Red Sox don't have anybody in the pen as good as Dave Ferriss. So, well, that puts a damper on this one. They are going to go to Bob Klinger, 3-2, a 2.37 ERA in 1946. Klinger is making his fourth appearance of the season. He is 0-0 with a 3.38 ERA. He's pitched 2 2/3 innings. Okay. The pitcher, Whit Wyatt, comes to the plate. Wyatt singled his last time up. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. Can Wyatt help himself here against the new pitcher? 62 is a 32. He makes contact, but it's a shallow fly ball to center field. Dom DiMaggio races in to make the catch and end the inning. 2 more runners left on base for the Dodgers. They have left 6 runners on base in 4 innings. And I think at least 4 of those left in scoring position. So we go to the top of the 5th, 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Red Sox. Dom DiMaggio to lead things off here. DiMaggio struck out his first time up. 53 is a 17. Brooklyn's got top-rated defense, and so this will just be a fly ball to right. Dixie Walker runs it down, makes the catch, 1 out. Here's George Metkovich. He struck out his first time up. 46 is a 29. Little roller in front of the plate. Wyatt runs down, picks it up, throws to first, beats Metkovich by a step. 2 away. Here's Hal Wagner. He struck out his last time up. 35's a 14. He will draw a 2-out walk. So, Wagner's on first. That is Wagner's 7th walk of the series. Good eye. Rip Russell, he is 0 for 1. And he has struggled this year, batting about 170 on the season. Can he come through with 2 outs? No, 54 is a 32. It's a fly ball down the right field line. Dixie Walker able to get there to make the catch to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 5th. Dixie Walker, top of the order for the Dodgers. Walker, 0 for 2 today. 21's a 30. Fly ball to left. Ted Williams has it, 1 out. Billy Herman has walked twice. Yes, and actually, no, 35's a 36. That is ball 1. 44 is a 7, and he sends one the opposite way into right field for a single. 1 out base hit for Herman. That is the Dodgers' 4th hit of the game. And that brings Pete Reiser to the plate. 0 for 1. Was hit by a pitch. Reiser, team's top hitter, leads the team with 18 runs batted in. He has a situation with a runner on first and 1 out. 32's a 26. Ground ball to the second baseman. Dorr flips it to Pesky. Pesky throws on to first. Reiser's able to beat it out. So just a fielder's choice as they force the lead runner. And there's 2 away for Joe Ducky Medwick. Medwick 0 for 2 at the plate. 25's an 8. Klinger's a B pitcher, so ground ball to the third baseman, Russell. Throws out Medwick. And we have played 5 full innings. There is still no score. All right, so Bob Klinger is the batter. This will be his first at-bat of the season. 31's a 9, and after finally in the top of the 6th, Boston has a hit. 31's a 9. Klinger sends one up the middle. Reese and Herman can't get to it. Now both pitchers, both teams have a hit from the pitcher spot. That was Boston's first hit of the game. It comes here in the 6th inning. So here's Pesky. Pesky's 0 for 2. 46 is a 29. Slow roller toward the first base line. Wyatt able to get to it. He throws to first. Get the batter. Klinger advances to second base. So Boston has a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Their best hitter this season, Bobby Doerr, at the plate. Doerr's driven in 20 runs in 21 games. Though not this time, 24 is a 13. Wyatt strikes at Doerr for the second time. Ted Williams. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. Can he come through for the Red Sox? 35 is a 9. And that's a base hit up the middle. They're going to send Klinger. That was a mistake because the pitcher is slow. And Pete Reese's throw is in time to get Klinger out at the plate. And that is the 3rd out. So, base running miscue by the Red Sox. Bad luck there. And we stay scoreless. Bottom 6, Dolph Camilli at the plate. 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Dodgers. Camilli is 0 for 2, reached base on an error his last time up. 63 is a 13. Klinger strikes out Camilli. Here's Cookie Lavagetto, who is 0 for 2. 13 is a 14. Klinger walks Lavagetto. Pee Wee Reese 0 for 2 today. 46 is a 13. Klinger has an R, so this is actually going to be an infield pop-up. Johnny Pesky has it for the second out. Dodgers have 4 hits today. Mickey Owen has 2 of them. He is 2 for 2. Can he keep it going here with 2 outs? Runner on first. 66 is a 0. Yes, he does. Will this be enough to give the Dodgers a run? Owen only had 1 home run in 1941. 65 is an 8. And that is just going to be a single into center field. Lavagetto is going to be able to go from first to third. So bad luck there for the Dodgers. An extra base hit would have given them the lead. Instead, they have runners at the corners, 2 outs. It's the pitcher, Whit Wyatt. He does have 1 hit already. He is 1 for 2. Can Wyatt help himself here and get a run scored in this game? 35's a 23. And would you believe? Okay, I didn't want to do the hit by the thing earlier today where the pitcher got hurt and Dave Ferriss got hurt. Didn't want to do it. I did it. I am ignoring this rule here. 23 on the first and third base chart. Game called because of rain. No, we're not doing that. We can say there's a rain delay, but we're not calling this game. We're just gonna continue on. So if you are I don't know, an APBA purist who doesn't like to overrule things. Well, I'm sorry, but we've come this far. We're going to keep going. So another rule for Whit Wyatt after the rain delay. 64 is a 13, and Klinger strikes out Wyatt to get out of the 6th inning. Still no score. And the Dodgers have now left 9 runners on base after 6 innings. Rudy York, 4, 5, 6 hitters for Boston. York 0 for 2. Came in today hitting .325. That 25's an 8, but against the B pitcher, that'll just be a fly out to center field, 1 away. Here's Dom DiMaggio. He's 0 for 2. 41's at 24, a K. Wyatt has the K. Wyatt strikes out DiMaggio for the 2nd time. George Metkovich is 0 for 2. Comes to the plate with 2 outs. 56 is a 34, pops him up. Pee Wee Reese will make the catch at shortstop. And that's another 1-2-3 inning for Whit Wyatt. After the 7th inning stretch, we go to the bottom of the 7th, top of the order for the Dodgers. 1, 2, 3 hitters. Can they get something going? Come up with that clutch hit they've been missing all game long. Dixie Walker is 0 for 3. 55's a 7, and he slaps a single into right field. Leadoff hit for the Dodgers. That's their 6th hit. Boston has just 2. Billy Herman's been on base every single at-bat so far. 2 walks and a single. 66 is a 0. He will roll on his 2nd column. Just 3 homers in 1941. A 12 is an 8, and a missed chance at another missed chance at an extra base hit. That will just be hit into center field. Dixie Walker will have to stop at 2nd base. But the Dodgers have runners on 1st and 2nd with nobody out, and their big hitters coming up. Starting with Pete Reeser. He's 0 for 2 today, was hit by a pitch. Came in as the team's top hitter with a .305 average. The team's top RBI man with 18 on the season. So nobody out. 1st and 2nd. Pete Reeser. 44 is a 7. And that's a base hit into left. And they are going to send Dixie Walker. They're going to wave him home. Play at the plate. Dixie Walker's not fast, but he's not slow. He will slide in safely. Billy Herman will go from 1st to 3rd on the play. The Dodgers lead this one 1-0. 3 straight hits here to open up the bottom of the 7th. Joe Ducky Medwick comes to the plate. He is 0 for 3. Nobody out. Boston will bring the infield in. 66. Joe Ducky Medwick with a drive to left. It is back. It is deep. It is gone. 3-run home run. Ducky Medwick, the score now 4-0 Brooklyn. That is Medwick's first home run of the season. He had 18 of them in 1941. It took him 24 games to get one here. But he does the job. 4-0 Brooklyn. The Dodgers are now in position to move into a share of 1st place. Bob Klinger did well in relief as once Dave Ferriss went out, but your day is done. Not that they necessarily have anybody better in the pen. They're going to go to Jim Bagby. As Klinger gives up 4 straight hits, including the home run, here in the bottom of the 7th. Okay, so nobody out, nobody on. Here is Camilli. He is 0 for 3. 56 is a 34. Infield pop-up. Pesky calls for it. He's got it. 1 out. Is Cookie Lavagetta, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. 56 is a 34. Another pop-up. Pesky also calls for this one. 2 outs. Pee Wee Reese is 0 for 3. 31 is a 14. Bagby walks Reese. Brooklyn has a base runner here with 2 outs. And here's Mickey Owen, who has gone single, single, single in his 3 at-bats. So can he keep this big day going? Yes, he will. 22 is an 8. Bagby's a C pitcher. That is a base hit up the middle with 2 outs. Reese goes from first to third. 4 for 4 day for Mickey Owen. And that brings up the pitcher, Whit Wyatt. First and third. Wyatt's 1 for 3 today. Can he add to this 4-0 lead? No, he will not. 14's a 30. That is a fly ball to left. Ted Williams has it. The inning finally ends, but Brooklyn scores 4 runs. Reeser with an RBI single. Joe Medwick with a 3-run homer. It is now 4-0 going to the top of the 8th. Wyatt comes back out. He has given up just 2 hits to this point. Al Wagner is 0 for 1 with a walk. 13's a 14. Wagner draws another walk. That is his. He has now walked 8 times in this series. Rip Russell's 0 for 2. 33's a 0. The Red Sox might have something going here in the 8th. Russell 6 home runs in 1946. 52, just a 7. No one, all these things being no extra base hits here. That's just going to be a single. He does single into right. Hal Wagner goes from first to third. And the Red Sox have runners at the corners, nobody out. Jim Bagby came in, did a nice job after Klinger got shelled. But they will send a pinch hitter now for Klinger. And it will be Leon Culbertson. Culbertson is 1 for 3 at the plate this season. So can Wyatt keep this shutout intact? With a 4-0 lead, Brooklyn will play back, give up a run, try to get a double play. 61's a 24. Okay, so as an excellent defense, Brooklyn has a choice here. They can choose the fielder's choice with the runner out at home, or they can choose a double play. 4-0 lead. I think they take the double play. You might disagree, but they're going to take the double play. 4-6 to 3. Runner scores, no RBI, and a second double play. So that makes it 4-1. He does lose the shutout. Feel a little bad about that, but still, they got 2 outs. Nobody's on base. We'll go with it. Johnny Pesky is 0 for 3. Wyatt's pitch. 46 is a 29. Bouncer back to the pitcher. Wyatt fields it, throws over to first, and that ends the bottom of the 8th. The Red Sox do get the run on the double play, and that is that. So 4-1 Brooklyn going to the bottom of the 8th. Boston needs another pitcher. They will bring in Earl Johnson. Johnson went 5-4 with a 3.71 ERA in 1946. So far this season, Johnson 0-0, 2.70 earned run average. This will be his 6th appearance. He's thrown 6 2/3 innings so far this season. So Earl Johnson. He'll be facing the top of the order for the Dodgers. These Brooklyn players now coming to the bat for the 5th time in this game. Dixie Walker is 1 for 4. 34 is a 31. That'll be a fly ball to center field. Dom DiMaggio has it. 1 out. Here's Billy Herman. He has reached base every single time. 2 walks and 2 singles. And he's got another hit. 66. He'll roll in his second column. 3 home runs in 1941. Will he get an extra base hit, or will it be knocked down to a single? 45 is a 6, and he will put one into the left center field gap, and he will have a double. 3rd hit of the game for Billy Herman, 11th hit of the game for the Dodgers. So runner on second, 1 out for Pete Reeser. Reeser's 1 for 3. He drove in first run of the game in the 7th inning with a single. 45 is a 14. First base is open. Pete Reeser draws a walk. Now there are runners on first and second for Joe Medwick. His first home run of the season. Last time up, a 3-run shot. And here is the pitch to Medwick. And Joe Medwick with another drive to left. It's back. It's gone. He went 23 games without a home run. He's got 2 here today. His second 3-run homer in back-to-back innings. 7-1 Dodgers. So this one is getting out of hand. Dolph Camilli comes to the plate. 0 for 4 today. 35 is a 37. That is a strike. 62 is a 41. Ground ball to short. Heskey boots it, his second error of the day. Nothing going right for Boston at the moment. Here's Cookie Lavagetto, 0 for 3 with a walk. 33 is a 0. He'll roll on his second column. Just 1 home run in 1941. 56 is a 6. He puts one down the right field line. Will they send Camilli? They will not. He will stay at third. Cookie Lavagetto will go into second with a double. And Dodgers just pouring it on here. Runners on second and third. 1 out. Huey Reese, 0 for 3 with a walk. 24 is a 29. It's hit back to the pitcher. Camilli stays put. Johnson has it, throws to first for the second out. So 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Here's Mickey Owen, who is 4 for 4 today. No, cannot make it 5. 14's a 30. That is a fly ball to left. Ted Williams has it. And that inning ends, but Joe Medwick with another 3-run homer. 7-1 Dodgers as we go to the 9th. Whit Wyatt will look to finish off this one here. Another complete game effort for Wyatt. If he can get 3 more outs. 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Red Sox. Bobby Doerr comes to the plate. He is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Came into this game hitting .333. And he'll get one. He'll get a hit here. He puts one into the right center field gap. Bounces to the wall. Bobby Doerr leads off the top of the 9th with a double. Just the 4th hit of the game off of Wyatt. Here's Ted Williams. He is 1 for 2 with a walk. He had a chance to give the Red Sox the lead the last time up with his hit, but the pitcher, Klinger, was thrown out trying to score from second. All right. Nobody out. Runner on second. Ted Williams. 23 is a 12. Wyatt strikes out Williams. Rudy York. He is 0 for 3. 13's a 14. First base is open. Wyatt walks York. There are runners on first and second for top RBI guy in the league, Dom DiMaggio. He is 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. 51's an 8 against the B pitcher. Not a hit. It's just a slow roller down the third base line. Lavagetto charges in, grabs it, throws to first in time to get DiMaggio. Dorr and York move up a base, so runners on second and third, 2 outs. George Metkovich. Boston's down to their last out. Metkovich is 0 for 3. 41 is a 28, and that is a ground ball at Pee Wee Reese. He makes the play, throws to first in time, and that's the ball game. The 1941 Brooklyn Dodgers have beaten the 1946 Boston Red Sox 7-1. Brooklyn moves into a share of first place now with a 15-9 record. Boston will drop to 11-13. Brooklyn, 7 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 13 runners on base. Boston, 1 run on 4 hits. They made 2 errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 13 hits. Mickey Owen went 4 for 5. Billy Herman went 3 for 3 with a couple of walks. Joe Medwick, 2 for 5, 2 home runs, 6 RBI, a pair of 3-run home runs. Pete Reiser actually had the first RBI. He went 1 for 3. Whit Wyatt, an outstanding performance. He will improve to 5-1 on the season. His 5th complete game in 6 starts. 9 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 4 walks and 8 strikeouts. For the Red Sox, just 4 hits by 4 different players. 1 extra base hit, a double by Bobby Dorr. Their 1 run that was scored came on a double play. Dave Ferriss misses a chance to join the Dodgers' Kurt Davis as the only pitchers to go 6-0 after 6 starts. He was removed after 3 2/3 innings after being hit by a line drive. So he did not give up a run, gave up 3 hits, 2 walks in those 3 2/3 innings. He'll have the no decision. Bob Klinger, he pitched okay for the first little bit out of relief, but then got shelled in the 7th inning. 2 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, all 4 runs earned, 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. Jim Bagby came on to pitch an inning of scoreless relief. Earl Johnson pitched an inning but gave up the second 3-run homer to Joe Medwick. So Klinger takes the loss. He falls to 0-1. So there you have it. And this was game 4 of the series. So if you're watching this, you can now head over to rogersportsgames.com if you want to see the box scores, the recaps, the team stats, everything from this series. Again, rogersportsgames.com. And then we have the final series of week number 7 coming up. It's the 1940 Cincinnati Reds against the 1937 New York Yankees. And that's a big one because the Yankees, one of these 3 teams now at 15-9. The Reds actually in 4th place at 11-9. So they are not far behind and have a number of games to get caught up. So big series coming up between the Reds and Yankees. So keep an eye out for at least one of those on the YouTube channel. So That is all from Ebbets Field in Brooklyn. The Dodgers beat the Red Sox 7-1 to win the series and move into a share of first place. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe.